Many heart attacks actually begin with warning signs in your legs. You need to notice them before it's too late. Almost 1 in 4 heart attacks happens without any chest pain. And for many people, especially those over 50, the very first symptoms don't appear in the chest at all, but in the legs. Heavy legs, cold feet, strange cramps, numbness or tingling that just won't go away. These are not just small annoyances. They are warnings. Your heart may already be in trouble long before you ever feel pressure in your chest. In this video, we'll show you how your legs can warn you about hidden heart problems. You'll discover why these signs appear, how they affect your whole body, and what you can do, naturally and without medication, to support your circulation and protect your heart. Before we dive in, write a quick comment and tell us where you're watching from. We truly read every single one. And if these videos help you stay strong and active, tap the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss the next episode that could make a real difference for your health. Here are the first signs you should pay close attention to. Number 1. Cold feet and toes. For many years, cold feet were dismissed as just poor circulation, or simply a reaction to cold weather. Many seniors even joke about it. They pull on thicker socks, wrap themselves in a warm blanket, and move on without ever questioning what might really be going on. But cold feet are not always about the temperature outside. Sometimes they are a quiet signal of what is happening inside your body. Toes that stay cold all the time can be one of the earliest signs that blood is not flowing efficiently through your lower limbs. Very often, this problem begins silently, without pain or swelling. The symptoms seem small at first, but they appear because something is changing inside your arteries. As you get older, especially after 60, your arteries can become narrower and stiffer. That makes it harder for warm, oxygen-rich blood to reach the furthest parts of your body, like your feet and your toes. Your body always protects the most important organs first, your brain and your heart. That means your hands and feet are often the first places where reduced blood flow is felt. So, that chill in your toes isn't only from the air around you. It can also be coming from inside. If poor circulation in the feet is ignored for too long, it can slowly lead to serious problems. Numbness, nerve damage, and in extreme cases, even increase the risk of a dangerous heart attack. So what can you do if your feet are already often cold? Start by giving your circulation the right kind of support through food. Fruits like oranges and lemons, berries and dark leafy greens help strengthen the tiny blood vessels and make it easier for oxygen to travel through your whole body. Gentle warming herbs, such as cinnamon and ginger, can also help by warming you from the inside and supporting better temperature control. At the same time, keep an eye on your iron levels and your thyroid function. Low iron makes it harder for your blood to carry warmth, and thyroid issues can throw off your body's entire temperature regulation system. You can ask your doctor to run a simple blood test, even today, so you'll know whether your iron or thyroid levels are out of balance and what steps are best for you. Before you reach for yet another pair of thick socks, pause for a moment and ask yourself, why are my feet still cold when the rest of my body feels fine? Maybe it's not just the weather. It could be that your heart is trying to send you an early warning before more serious trouble appears. And cold feet are not the only message your legs can give you. Another very common symptom, often dismissed as just getting older, may quietly drain your energy and make every step feel heavier than it should. And it's one you might not immediately connect with your heart. Tired, heavy legs. Have you ever felt an odd heaviness in your legs after walking only a short distance, as if someone had strapped weights to your thighs? You tell yourself it's because you didn't sleep well. But what if that's not the real reason? That deep fatigue in your legs can be a sign that your arteries are slowly narrowing in the background, putting you at higher risk of a heart attack. This condition, known as peripheral artery disease, PAD, reduces the flow of oxygen-rich blood to your muscles and makes them tire much faster than they should. When a problem starts in your arteries, your legs are often the first to notice, because they are the furthest away from your heart. In the early stages, peripheral artery disease doesn't always cause pain. It often begins with something subtle, like reduced stamina, so that even short walks feel harder than they used to. Many older adults only realize something is wrong when these changes begin to interfere with their normal daily activities. Maybe you've started avoiding stairs, or you find yourself needing to stop and rest more often when you go shopping. These small adjustments are actually loud warning signals. Your heart may be under strain, even if you haven't felt it yet. The encouraging news is that there are gentle, natural ways to improve circulation and ease that heavy feeling in your legs before it turns into something more serious. A good place to start is your daily meals. Foods that boost nitric oxide, such as beetroot, arugula, and celery, help your blood vessels relax and open up, allowing blood to move more freely from your heart all the way down to your toes. Even a small glass of beet juice in the morning or a handful of arugula in your salad can make a real difference over time. Omega-3 fatty acids are another powerful ally, especially from foods like salmon, flax seeds, and walnuts. These healthy fats calm inflammation in the blood vessels and support your heart so it can pump more effectively. Just 2 servings of fatty fish per week can already have a measurable impact on your circulation. Movement also plays a key role, and it doesn't have to be intense. A simple 15-minute walk each day helps stimulate blood flow in your calves, thighs, and hips, the areas where circulation often slows down first. If you can't stand or walk much, seated exercises such as tapping your toes, rolling your ankles, and gentle stretches can still help keep the blood moving while you're in a chair. Posture matters too. Sitting with your legs crossed or staying in one position for too long can restrict blood flow. Try to make it a habit to stand up and stretch at least once every hour. This small routine wakes up your circulation and keeps your legs feeling more alive and energized. Now let's move on to sign number 3. Calf cramps. Sudden, tight, painful cramps in your calves, especially during activity, are one of the most commonly overlooked early signs of stress on your heart and blood vessels. Many people assume these cramps are only from dehydration, getting older, or just a long, tiring day. But frequent cramps are something you should not shrug off. In many cases, your body is telling you that your muscles are not getting enough support or steady blood flow. These cramps usually show up when you're moving because your muscles need more oxygen at that moment. When the oxygen doesn't arrive quickly enough, the muscle tightens and locks up. Rest may bring temporary relief, but it doesn't solve the underlying issue. It's simply put on pause. So what can help here in a natural way? One key mineral is magnesium. Magnesium is essential for healthy muscle function. It helps your muscles contract and then relax properly. And low magnesium levels are surprisingly common in older adults. Magnesium is found in everyday foods like spinach, pumpkin seeds, almonds, and black beans. Try to include these regularly in your meals because this mineral plays a key role in how your muscles work and relax. Potassium is just as important. It helps keep the fluid balance inside your cells stable and supports smooth communication between your nerves and muscles. Bananas, sweet potatoes, and avocados are wonderful sources of potassium. Hydration is another big piece of the puzzle. Muscles that are even slightly dehydrated are much more likely to cramp, especially at night. So it's better to sip water throughout the day instead of drinking large amounts all at once. You may also want to use more circulation-friendly herbs like ginger and turmeric, as they can naturally support better blood flow. Both of these spices have anti-inflammatory effects and can easily be added to meals, soups, or warm teas. Turmeric, in particular, has been shown to improve endothelial function, the health of the inner lining of your blood vessels, helping nutrients reach the areas of the body where they are most needed. And if a painful cramp that stops you in your tracks is your body's first clear warning, what about those sensations that don't slow you down at all? The ones you ignore because they seem so small. Just a faint buzzing, a bit of numbness. Yet they might actually be the most serious signals of all. Let's talk about the quietest, but still very alarming, messages your legs can send. Number 4. Numbness or tingling. Numb or tingling feelings, especially in the feet or lower legs, are sensations many older adults barely pay attention to. It might feel like tiny pins and needles, or as if you're walking on a soft sponge. Some people say it's almost like their feet no longer feel fully connected to their body. But what if these strange sensations are not harmless at all? One major reason for numbness in the legs is nerve damage caused by long-term poor circulation. When numbness begins, you slowly lose feeling in those areas, and that can put your balance, stability, and safety at risk. You may no longer clearly sense where your foot lands with each step. Small cuts, pressure spots, or blisters can go unnoticed, and over time, those tiny problems can turn into something much bigger. In more serious cases, that numbness can become long-lasting. But there is an encouraging side to this. Nerves heal slowly, yes, but they can repair themselves. And there are effective, natural ways to support healthy nerve function and even help it recover. A good starting point is the family of B vitamins, especially B1, B6, and B12. These vitamins are essential for nerve energy, signal transmission, and for repairing myelin, the protective coating that surrounds your nerves. You can get B1 from peas and sunflower seeds, B6 from salmon and bananas, and B12 from eggs, dairy products, and fortified cereals. Older adults often don't absorb B12 very well, so getting it regularly from food sources is especially important. Next, focus on alpha-lipoic acid, ALA. This powerful antioxidant helps calm inflammation around the nerves and shields them from further oxidative damage. You'll find ALA in foods like spinach, broccoli, tomatoes, and organ meats such as liver. Some people also use it in supplement form, but always talk to your doctor first before starting any new supplement. And don't forget about caring for your feet themselves. Nerves do not like constant pressure or tightness. Choose roomy, well-cushioned shoes. Avoid socks with tight elastic bands. Give your feet regular breaks from pressure, and if you stand or sit for long periods, put your feet up for a short time each day to encourage better blood flow. Finally, try to keep your blood sugar as steady as possible, even if you haven't been diagnosed with diabetes. Repeated blood sugar spikes over time are one of the main causes of nerve damage in the legs and feet. Choose slowly digested carbohydrates, pair them with healthy fats, and stay away from frequent sugary snacks. Up to now, we've been talking about warning signs you can feel: cramps, tingling, numbness. But not every red flag shows up as a sensation. Some of them you can actually see if you know what to look for. Number 5. Changes in skin color or an unusual shiny appearance. At first glance, it might seem unimportant, just a small area on your lower leg that looks smoother or shinier than the rest of your skin. You might notice it when you pull on your socks or step out of the shower, but not think much about it. Yet these small, subtle changes in the skin on your legs can be an early sign that something deeper isn't quite right. In many cases, it's your circulation and your heart trying quietly to get your attention. When blood doesn't flow properly, the skin doesn't receive enough oxygen and nutrients. Over time, this can cause the skin to lose elasticity and moisture, making it look shiny, tight, or unusually thin. It may seem like a simple cosmetic issue, but it's much more than that. These changes are visible proof that your circulatory system is under strain. Studies show that chronic vein problems in the legs are linked to a higher risk of stiff arteries, increased blood pressure, and eventually heart attacks. Because when blood struggles to move freely in the legs, it's very likely not circulating well through the heart either. So what can you do to support healthy skin and healthy circulation? Start with foods rich in bioflavonoids, such as citrus fruits, blueberries, and grapes. They help strengthen the tiny capillary walls and reduce the leakage of blood that can cause discoloration. Vitamin C also plays a key role, not only for your immune system, but for the health of your blood vessels. It supports collagen production, which helps keep both your skin and your vessel walls firm and resilient. You can get it from bell peppers, strawberries, oranges, or even a kiwi in the morning. Horse chestnut extract is another natural option that has long been used in Europe to improve vein tone and reduce swelling in the legs. It's available in creams and in supplement form, and some people also use witch hazel on the skin to calm surface inflammation. One of the simplest habits, though, costs nothing at all: elevating your legs. If you raise your legs for 15 to 20 minutes a day, you help blood return more easily to the heart and reduce the pressure that over time can damage your veins and the skin that covers them. If you spend long periods sitting or standing, it's important to keep your ankles moving. Even a few gentle flexes every hour can help prevent blood from pooling and building up pressure. Changes in the color or texture of your skin may seem easy to ignore, but they are often the first hint that something deeper is going on. And when those skin changes are followed by small cuts or scrapes that just won't heal, your body is practically calling out for help. Number 6. Wounds that heal slowly. You might get a scratch while gardening or a blister from a new pair of shoes. Normally, it should calm down and close within a few days, but instead, the scab lingers, the area stays red, and it just doesn't seem to improve. It may look like a small issue, but when wounds on your legs or feet take longer to heal than they used to, it's a sign that your body's repair system is not working as smoothly as it should. In most cases, the real problem lies deeper than the skin. It starts with circulation. When blood flow slows down, oxygen, white blood cells, and nutrients have a harder time reaching the site of the injury. Without these healing helpers, your body can't properly seal and rebuild the damaged tissue. It's like trying to fix a broken pipe without the right tools. This is especially noticeable in the lower legs, ankles, and feet, because they are the farthest points from your heart. If these areas don't receive enough blood, even tiny wounds can hang around for weeks. The most important thing to understand is that slow healing is not just a skin problem. It is often a sign of stress on your heart and circulation. Poor blood flow in the legs can mean the arteries are narrowed and no longer delivering enough blood with each heartbeat. And yes, This kind of strain is linked to a higher risk of heart attack and stroke, especially in older adults. So what can you do to support your body? Start by focusing on foods that naturally boost circulation. Leafy greens like spinach and kale contain nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that helps your blood vessels relax and open up so blood can move more freely. Beetroot and pomegranate offer similar circulation-boosting benefits. Protein is also essential when it comes to healing. Your skin needs amino acids to rebuild damaged tissue, so try to include a good protein source with every meal, such as eggs, lentils, fish, or chicken. Zinc is another powerful but often forgotten mineral for repair. It supports your immune system and helps new tissue grow. You can find zinc in pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, cashew nuts, and many types of seafood. Vitamins C and A also play a big role in rebuilding skin cells and calming inflammation. Add colorful foods like bell peppers, carrots, mangoes, and sweet potatoes to your plate to help your body recover from the inside out. One more key point. Don't overlook your blood sugar. Even mild but frequent increases in blood sugar can damage tiny blood vessels and nerves, slowing down the healing process. Even if you haven't been diagnosed with diabetes, try to build balanced meals with fiber and healthy fats to keep blood sugar spikes under control. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Please remember, even small changes in your legs can be early warning signs that your heart is quietly asking for attention long before something serious happens. In this video, you've seen natural, science-supported habits you can start using right away to improve blood flow and protect both your legs and your heart. If what you heard today helped you see your body's signals in a new way, tell us about it in the comments below. We truly check them and reply whenever we can. And if you'd like more videos like this, tap subscribe, turn on notifications, and share which topic you'd love us to cover next. Until then, take gentle care of your heart, listen closely to what your body is telling you, and we'll meet again in the next video.